The latest 1.5 update has added much more to this game than you will ever realize. These are the most important. This update comes with something incredible, a brand new farm layout that will upset you. Yes, the beach farm. A farm layout that is not like any other you have ever seen before. The beach farm is massive and it is covered in beach sand. This shouldn't be a problem, except it is. You cannot place sprinklers on beach sand. You're going to have to get creative if you want to make money on this farm layout. Good luck. It's hard, but it's also fun. The first thing you will notice in this update is this new special order board right over here. This board will have 2 quests that you can choose from and it resets on Mondays. These quests are not that difficult to complete, but they can be a little bit challenging if you are not ready. Luckily, the reward from completing these are really good, as you can get some insane new recipes. Monster Musk will increase the amount of enemies in the mines. Solar panels will create batteries when it isn't raining. Fiber seeds will make getting fiber easy and trivial. Mini obelisks are super convenient, and there are also some fun smaller once-off rewards that are also quite helpful, like the sewing machine and the coffee maker, for example. The biggest and most impressive change with the 1.5 update is the inclusion of an entire new zone called Ginger Island. On Ginger Island, you'll be able to find these golden walnuts. Finding these are incredibly important, as they are actually a currency that you can use to slowly unlock more of the island. There are 130 golden walnuts hidden around the island, and finding them is quite the challenge. This little island is going to keep you busy for a very long time. You will unlock an entire new farmhouse that you can use to grow crops on and eventually even sleep on. This sounds simple, but it's game changing because Ginger Island has a tropical environment. This means that you can grow any crop at any time, no matter the season. It's like having a giant greenhouse. The only downside is that you cannot construct any buildings on Ginger Island, but that is a minor downside in my opinion, because Ginger Island will make absolutely sure that you never have a boring winter ever again. There's also a brand new dungeon on the island, a Volcano dungeon. The Volcano dungeon only has 10 floors, and the floors will not get reset if you leave and re-enter the volcano. They will only reset when you sleep. In the volcano, you will find all of the classic resources, as well as a brand new resource called Cinder Shard. You are going to want to get as many Cinder Shards as you possibly can. There are also a bunch of brand new enemies that are very challenging, from brand new tiger slimes to lava swimming fire breathing beasts to flying balls of fire. This new volcano dungeon will put your skills to the test. If you manage to make it all the way to the 10th floor of the volcano, you will find something very different. A forge. A magical forge that you can use to massively upgrade your tools, rings, and weapons. Remember how the galaxy weapons were the best weapons in the entire game and nothing even came close? Well, that is just not the case anymore, because with the help of the forge, you can actually upgrade your galaxy weapons into infinity weapons. The update has also added 7 brand new amazing rings that you get to play around with. Rings were always very simple in this game, but the forge allows you to combine 2 rings together, thereby allowing you to create some very unique and very powerful combinations. The update also comes with a brand new NPC, Leo, a child that is all alone on the island. I won't spoil anything about Leo, so just give him gifts, befriend him, and enjoy his cute little story. I will say that befriending him is worth it. Something awesome happens. There are a couple other new NPCs, but they are secondary NPCs and you can't befriend them. They are just there for a quick quest. The update also comes with a new mini museum that you will need to complete by finding fossils around the island. Completing the collection is surprisingly difficult, but it is also very important, as you will be rewarded with a brand new incubation tool that will allow you to hatch an ostrich in your barn. Ostriches are incredibly profitable and they make the strangest sounds. You need an ostrich. Everyone needs an ostrich. Remember those pesky golden walnuts? Well, after you have found 100 of them, you will be able to enter this magical room where Mr. Key camps out. In here, you will find another special order board that has 2 quests that reset weekly. These quests are not a joke. They are incredibly difficult. You will fail some of these quests at first, but that's fine, because the reward for completing these is a new currency called key gems. Right next to the quest board is a new store, and this is where you will be spending those new key gems. These items and recipes can only be obtained here, and they are absolutely game changing. The deconstructor will allow you to destroy items for their resources. Galaxy souls will let you upgrade your galaxy weapons into infinity weapons. The pressure nozzle will make your sprinkler cover so much ground you will regret crafting so many of them. Key seasoning is one of my favorites. It will increase the quality of your cooked meals, making the buffs stronger and last longer. There are many other items here and they are all incredible, so if you find that you are struggling with the quests to get key gems, keep fighting. The rewards are worth the effort. 2 of these quests will completely overhaul the entire regular mines and the skull cavern into more dangerous versions. All of the enemies you already know and love will be upgraded and become absolute killing machines. It's a massive challenge, but it's an awesome one if you do enjoy the combat in this game. Luckily, better weapons were added to the game to help us with these difficult challenges. The update has also added a bunch of new seeds, like an entire brand new tree that drops hardwood. Yes, that means that hardwood is not hard to obtain anymore. There are also 2 brand new fruit trees, the mango tree and the banana tree. Of course, there are a few new seeds that grow exotic unique crops. Naturally, new crops and new fruit means new cooked meals, a grand total of 8 brand new cooked meals. Trust me, there is a lot to this update. This update has added so many quality of life changes, I could make an entire video just on that. But here are my favorites. You can now sit on chairs. You can greet your animals and talk to people while on a horse. There's now a lost and found box that will hold your items if you forget to grab them at the fall festival. You can donate different quality items to the community center and it will count. Ducks can now jump into water and swim. You can randomize the community center bundles for a unique challenge. And loads more. Somehow this update added a ton of content while also adding tons of quality of life changes. It's just great, to be honest. There's so much more to this update. If you want to learn how to maximize that magical forge for maximum bonuses, check this video out. Thanks for watching, but for now, I will see you in the next video.